They are furry and they're stirring up a whole lot of mischief. Now, urban pest controller Owen Stobart says a rat infestation has taken over a retaining wall in central Auckland.
Ugh.
These aren't your cuddly Instagram rats or even your skittish roof rats found at home. They're called sewer rats. He says they're brazen and aggressive. And there are reports of them fighting out in broad daylight, threatening to disturb the police. Owen says these rats have already bred into the hundreds in this one spot, and he's concerned the infestation could soon grow into the thousands. So why are they here and what do they want? I'm going to put these questions to Owen now. Owen works at Ace's Pest Control and give us a sense of just how big and bad this rat nest is.
Well, the rats we're dealing with today, Jesse, are called sewer rats, otherwise known as Norway rats, and they're the biggest of the rat family, and they'll get, say, the size of a small dog or a small cat when they're very large, when they're fully grown. So to put that in perspective, it's about the size of, say, your foot, if you would put your foot next to one.
And so did you get much of a look at these rats underground?
No, I didn't see them underground, but I could hear them. I could hear them fighting and carrying on. There was quite a few of them underground.
Owen, I kind of don't want to talk to you, but I guess that's what we're here to do. Look, let me demonise these rats. Do they have little personalities?
So the sewer rat, or Norway rat, is the larger of the rats. It is considered to be gregarious. Now, gregarious means unknowing to you, it wants to meet you. whereas the roof rat wants to run away, doesn't want to see you, it's very shy.
So, Owen, I don't want to freak anyone out at home who's watching this now, but somewhere in Auckland there's a massive infestation of monster rats, is that right?
Yeah, that's not untrue.
That seems like a lot of rats. Have you seen an infestation like this before?
Yes, well, I've been doing the job now for 14 years, and this would probably be the second biggest rat infestation I've seen of this particular rat, the sewer rat.
Why do you think there's so many of them in this one spot?
It's pretty much, in this particular circumstance, there's an issue with food. So we've got waste from some food businesses that are obviously the rats are feeding on, and for whatever reason, there's a lot of food on offer and it's producing a lot of rats.
So, Owen, I've got a cat, Miley, who's really good at getting rid of vermin. Do you need me to bring her up? And
Yeah.
Is that one way to get rid of them?
Well, that cat might put me out of a job. No, cats can be hunters like the one you've got, or they can be domestic cats of no interest in rats or hunting at all. So it's a little bit of hit and miss. And a cat can also bring a rat into your house, a live one, and sort of dump it there as a present, and then you've got a bit of a problem inside your house. So I think
I've had that happen to me a few times.
leave the pest control to the pest controllers and let the cat be the pet.
So how are you planning on getting rid of these rats, Owen?
Well, one option for the sewer rat, because they live in a burrow underground, is to use dry ice. So dry ice is the solid form of CO2, and when it changes from solid to gas, it sinks because it's heavier than air. And so if you stuff it into the burrows, what happens, the rats are at the bottom of the burrow, and the CO2 drops to the bottom and just gently puts them to sleep humanely without any pain.
Owen, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Kia ora, welcome along to the project, everyone. Look, it's former All Black Kieran Reid. He's hosting with us on the project all night long. And Kieran, I bet you're wondering, what is the biggest rat Jesse's ever caught? Would you like to see it?
You got it for us or not?
You're a famous All Black, I'm a famous rat catcher. And some time ago, I caught a rat that was 461 grams.
Yeah.
That's almost half a kilo.
Why is it so fat?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's delicious.
Why did you measure it?
And actually, before the show, you were telling us an amazing story, and it involves a rat of a different kind from back in your rugby playing career.
Yeah, look, we're a little bit superstitious, I guess, in rugby circles, eh? So when we're overseas, you're always worried about certain rats who come along to training and watch our moves. One time we turned up to England and, you know, you're all very cautious about training, but we turned up to the game, we did a new move which we hadn't done that entire year. Turn up, suddenly there's about 10 English defenders defending it. We're like, we know there's a rat somewhere. We didn't actually find anyone, but hey, they could be there somewhere.
But if you found them, But if he'd found them, they would have been executed mafia style.
Oh, of course they would have.
As is the All Black way.
Stuffed CO2 into their little burrows.
Exactly.